So I love this sequence. It's nice to walk it, you know, because you see feet, then you see hands, and there's a kind of a progression. I love the design of it, and it allows you to see in a way that I don't generally see my work, but in a sweep. And if we look at years, they're pretty much in that same period of time, which is also maybe what happens when you're working the way I work, that you're looking at the body from a kind of a more spectacular landscape connection, and its gestures with the water, with the mountains. There's a kind of tenderness sometimes, but there's also a kind of daring that if we start maybe here with this picture, which was made in Haight, Utah. And it represents probably one of the scariest pictures I've ever made. And I came to the conclusion here also that when I'm making pictures that aren't very dangerous, like this next one as well, that I work alone, I don't have assistants, but in some cases, nobody can be around. It can't be that somebody else is somewhere else and witnesses somebody falling to their death. Had something gone wrong here, or slip, or whatever it would have been, that's exactly what would have happened. The Haight, and the place is called Haight, Utah, H-I-T-E. It's on the northern end of Lake Powell, and the distance from that rock edge cliff there to the water is the same as the distance from the water down to Haight, because the lake was filled with water. So all the residents of Haight are way down there. And I didn't want to join them. So I made sure I also knew I was going to take this picture. I scouted it out the night before and came there in the morning. This one is called Dead Horse Point. And the legend has it that about 100 years ago, when the horses that they couldn't sell, they had too short a tail, or they had cleft palates, or whatever, right? They gathered them all here on this mesa, and then they blocked them in, and they let them die. Cruel as that could be, but you know, who knows? And the Colorado River is right there, and they're looking at the water that they so much want. So I said to myself, well, let me be the horse that flies away. And I found this location far enough away from the viewing spot so that no one could see me, but maybe if you look at my cane for a minute, my fingers here, that's my body. And that's the river down there. That's what we're talking about. I'm on a milk crate. It's a Pentax 6x7 camera that is wired to the crate. My hands are holding the cable release and a rope around a boulder. And I'm sliding with the milk crate way off the cliff, and then lowering my feet, pressing the camera. This is Foster's Pond. It's where our home is. It's very, very Finland-like. We're in the woods, we live in the woods. And that's all I'm going to say about it.